Need stops.
Anne Marie, Anne Marie, Team the Garrett. We're doing the morning, Anne Marie. Yes, Anne Marie is back. Citizens. Anne
Good
Marie, how are you?
Lord. I am doing well. Andre, you have some mannerisms that literally make me laugh out loud at my desk, and that was one of them where want to say something and then you catch it, you stuff all the words back in your mouth. That's one of my favorite. The second one is the sideways, lips pursed, saying things that he doesn't really listening. Yeah, those
Don't get
two.
self-conscious.
I
Don't
look
get
for them every
self-conscious.
day. No, no. They bring a smile to my face. So don't stop. I find it to be very amusing, and I love when I can laugh during the trading day because sometimes I want to cry.
Hey, Anne Marie, it's been a minute. I know you've been on this. What are your thoughts on the markets of late? Sounds like we have a trade deal in place, framework perhaps, and buyers have been stepping in. More room to the upside.
Trade
You know, my
DeFi.com
thought is it
slash
might be
manage slash
contrarian, but my thought is our intraday volatility has been so dramatic that what we end up seeing are traders that are moving big money. We watch them move into these weekly implied volatility moves and then back off. So the measure for the ES at this time is 58.8576. That's what they've measured for the high of the move for Friday. And so we are creeping up on that. We almost stopped dead there at the CPI number. So it's going to
So
be
yep, we're
super
back again.
interesting to see what
Episode two
traders do
of
at
this
that
billion
level
dollar
there.
challenge.
Remember, when you look at implied volatility, for those of us
Working
that might be
towards
new,
getting
we look at the
working
implied
towards being the
volatility on the
first
weekly to
trader.
tell us how the traders are positioning.
I think
Largely,
I don't
the
think it's
most
just
money is
prop firm
made
trader.
when we
I
sell
think just
options
retail
on
trader in
both
general
sides,
with $1
the
billion
high and
in
the low,
profits
in
from
something called
solely
a
trading.
strangle. And they're able to
This is
collect
episode
that
two.
premium as long as
Like I
prices are
said,
moving
you know,
to
I'm
it.
using
So when
Tradify
it
as a
comes
prop
to
firm.
piece and
Right
edge,
now, I have one
things
account,
change
and
very dramatically if it doesn't move inside
I
the
will
boxes. One of
eventually
the big examples we can look
add
at is
more
gold
accounts
as
and
oil
max out the
switched to
total accounts of
gold
five. So
because it
5 accounts
blew
is what I'll be doing
right
this
out
challenge with
of the expected
to
premium on the
achieve $1
weekly.
billion
And now they're
in
trying to
profits.
creep back up there. If they can't, we're going to see a
I don't
different
know how
story
many seasons
in
that's
gold.
gonna be or how many
So right
episodes, but this is
now,
season one,
I
episode
love the
two,
long trade, and it was
and
fantastic
I'm
going
using
up
their
into
straight
that
to funded accounts. I think it's
1495.
the
I
best
think there's
option.
another Fight Club up there.
Um,
And
you don't have to
so I'm
waste time
excited to see
passing. You don't have to waste time making all this
how
money
things
in
work
evals
out.
just to start over when you get when you get funded. It's like just get funded right away and just start making money.
Category here, and we can
And
see 77%
I'm using
long
their
for
25,000
the ES, right? There's
straight to
price
funded
ahead. Scroll back a little bit. Let's do 60%
accounts. That's
long
what I'm using.
on the
I'm not
12 there.
using
Again, in
50,
price interest, we're
100,000,
looking
one,
at
nah,
right
25k
options.
accounts. That's all I need. And
Yeah,
see
let's
what
see
happened.
what
Right now,
happens
no
here.
trades. I'm just sitting here watching price action, see what we're gonna do at a nice
So I
move.
guess we're near at
Yeah, nice move from overnight.
50 right now in the
You
SPX.
know, from overnight here. Look at this from
70
you know
here. It's
from
probably
like
gonna be closer
4:30 in
to
the morning.
48. So let's see.
Nice ripper. Then CPI came
Around
out better than expected,
58.95
and we
for
ripped up higher.
futures.
And then
58. So
New
we're
York
just
session
about
open, and we
that'll be
pumped up
about
to
three
here,
bucks.
and I'm just sitting waiting. I'm not chasing any of this move.
58.95. You're right.
You
So
know, see if we get a pullback
we'll
to enter,
definitely
but
take that. I'll just kind of long
you
two
know,
in the
if
wrap
not,
up.
I'll
How
rather
long
sit
two?
on my hands all today and take no trades than try to force something and buy
68.
something up
There's
here.
also
You
short
know,
one
like
crude, $62.70.
I'll just sit and
Anne
wait.
Marie, how are your travels? I have to ask.
You know, I think usually like when you get
Very good.
these kind of moves
Chicago
overnight,
weather
like
was
just a
absolutely
crazy rip from
fantastic.
overnight,
Of
and then you get
course, in the
8:30
70s, you
data
couldn't
that
complain about
rips up
anything,
like this.
except for,
The best thing to
Ben,
do is just
California
not
had a real
trade in
pretty
the morning
day, and
session
we had
What?
sun.
and just come back in the afternoon. Come
Anne
back at
Marie?
1:30
Yeah,
and then
earthquake. That's
see
what it was.
if we got
Earthquake.
a
It,
retracement of this price
by the
action, this
time we got
you know
there,
this crazy move to the
it was
upside.
it was absolutely
If you get like a retrace to 50% or lower, then try to find better opportunities in the afternoon. But yeah, who knows? Maybe this thing keeps going and just
Okay.
parabolic today.
Interesting. I like it. I like
But
it.
if it does that, I'm just not gonna take any
That's
trades. I
right.
just call it a
You've
day.
been
No
in
trades
some
today. I'm gonna come back
skirmishes
tomorrow
right
when everything
here.
settles.
If you're looking
But
long
I don't want to chase
term
this. This
and
is
you have
just
any sort of macro structure that you
overnight,
say,
man.
oh,
Overnight has been
this is
crazy.
going to go sideways, or
Last night
oh,
we
this
get
is
this
going to
move,
go
and then
through.
Sunday,
There's
look at
enough
this thing
pullback to shake
from
down your
Sunday.
trades if you're trying
Down
to,
here is where we closed Friday, and then we
trying to
gapped up
catch the
Sunday night
move
on the
that's
open,
moving in one
and then you hear
direction.
the tariff news
And
happen, and then we
so,
ripped up.
um,
It's
markets are
crazy, man. It's been
testing
crazy
on a
overnight.
lot
Like
of scales. I
EU,
think they're testing a lot
EU
of
has
scales.
just been
And
having the better price.
thank you for the
Just been
testing.
face ripper overnight. Like if you've been trading overnight EU in London,
Indeed. I
you
can't
just you
deal
just
with
go
long
long.
on
You just
the
go long, and then you wake up to like
sailor.
500 points on
Yes, he
NQ
said.
higher. You're like, damn.
No,
Or you just don't like being in the sea.
So I'm just
yeah,
watching this
pretty much.
15 minute now.
I could
So
ride
opening
a
range.
cruise or something like
So
that, but
now
it's
we're
not
going
my
higher.
swimming
So
is
we
not
may
my
keep
ideal
going. We may
pastime.
keep going.
I know how not to
I
drown,
might,
but
because I'm watching the
who
opening
knows?
range. I might. I'm watching ES because
Jack likes the
Don't
ES.
listen to him,
this
Tim.
red doji right
Don't.
here is
Best
the
way
830 data
best
candle.
way to stay not
NQ
drown.
right now is trading above the high of that 830 candle. ES is not there yet. ES is still like,
You're just not belong in salt water.
you know, ES is still like
At night.
12 points
They don't
below
belong
that.
in salt water
Like
at
the
night.
high of that
Sure
830
don't.
data candle on ES is
Sure
at
don't. Hold
95,
on
and
here.
ES is trading at 82
NASDAQ
right now.
21,096.
So ES still got at least 10 points to go before it reaches that
ES
high.
about 3 points off the
And
highs.
maybe ES is gonna follow what NQ is doing, and maybe ES takes out that 830 high. So maybe I have a chance to go long and aim for that 830 high, and then I'll be done. Because it's looking like we want to get
Damn right,
continuation
Hope.
right now. We had a nice move
Thank you.
up.
Why is that rude?
You had a pullback here on ES, and now we've made a new high, and we could keep going higher. So I might look for. We'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens by 10. If this, if we get a
Well, this
close
will be
above
the
here, then now
anniversary
we'll
of
close
that
above
build
the
because
opening
I
range, the
see
50-minute opening range, and I think I like
tied
longs.
two different
Because
channels.
right now we're at the whole dollar,
Is it
21,100
the
on NQ.
anniversary of
So if
that?
NQ could stay above that 100, I think this
It is.
pushes another 50 points or even higher. But at least 50 points if NQ could stay above 100. But we'll see. But whole
June
dollars, half
20th,
dollars
five, Jaws came out with
usually resistance level. So we'll see what NQ does
50th
around this
anniversary
100.
of Jaws.
Amazing. My
And see if
husband
this
used to
50-minute close green or if it's going
No,
to
my
reverse
husband
at
used to
100
whistle
and come
all
all the
the
way back down
time,
and
and
close
I
red.
died with special
See
teams
what happens. But for
day
now, just sit on my
after
hands and
we
just
saw
be
Jaws.
patient.
And he was in the water. He was like, I should not have gone to bed for rest. I should not have gone to bed for rest.
Half is mine. I've got 72% long in the ES on the tilt right now. So there's some heavy long tilts on the ES. 72% long. 70% long on the NASDAQ as we continue to pump higher in the NASDAQ. We're at 21,108.
Jaws music. We are just creeping below the surface of the highs of the session in the ES right now. Hope's got an offer, I think, at 85 here to take off another one, or both.
Yeah, I 10% in. I got one at 84.
Okay,
Just
so you
one. We
flat.
still have one on.
Okay.
It stopped a tick short of 85 right there.
Debate going on behind the scenes as to whether Jaws holds up or not. Tim Unger says it does hold up, and Daniel says one of the best movies ever. Ever? Daniel, ever?
Hope it holds up.
Hold it.
Why do you think it doesn't hold up, Andre? Give us the
That shark
counterpoint.
looks ridiculous
It
when it's
does.
popping its head out of the water. That shark
50
looks
years ago,
It
Andre.
does.
50 years
I'm
ago.
saying
I know.
does it hold up 50 years later?
It's a great example of less being more, because my understanding is that the reason it works is they show it so little, but that wasn't initially the plan. The robot just didn't work for shit. So they couldn't have these longer stretches where they would show the shark, and I think that would have ruined it.
Well,
Oh, for sure. I think it should have stayed almost completely hidden, truly.
many times do you have
That's
to
what
read
makes
till
it
like
scary.
seaweed brushes against your leg and you breathe? The hell was that? Oh,
Well, you
what
guys
was that?
saw the note about Key West having all the. Oh, sorry, I've got.
What happened there? What was that?
I
Hold on,
have.
hold on.
I
Let's
some because I'm on a Mac. Some of my
do it
hand
again.
gestures make the.
Do it again.
Let me
How'd you do
fix
that?
that. One sec. I don't have any idea. I don't. It's something to do with the Mac. But
Unbelievable.
yeah, I what?
This is
Oh no,
unbelievable.
yes, you guys saw the. You guys saw the great whites at Key West. That's cool, right? Have you
No,
seen
thank
that
God.
news clip? Yeah, you got to get James on that. Yeah, see there, that water is super warm. Great whites are normally in colder spaces, colder waters, and so a bunch of them are there, and a lot of people getting hurt. So
What a great
relatively
vacation.
speaking,
I'm
that's right.
my favorite movie
Anyone in
was
the
my
chat from Key West, let us know. I have a long running theory that if you are running for something, you eventually end up in Alaska or Key West. It's the furthest you can be pushed from one
You're
edge of the
not
United States.
wrong.
I got some new
I'm
tops here,
having
NASDAQ ES, weak NASDAQ. 50%
What's
long on
your
NASDAQ. They're gonna run.
What's your
yes.
favorite
Come
movie?
on, Andre.
Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski's my favorite.
That's
It's an old movie.
Really?
How about that?
Really?
Yeah, that's an interesting one to pick as a favorite.
Got the White Russian last night.
Caucasian here. Pushed it higher, 58.87 new open. 7/4
Yeah.
points. Bouncing along.
Hey,
Didn't
at
want to
least I'm
go.
hot spoken.
There you go. See? That quote holds. That quote holds.
I'm the
Thank you,
dude,
Tam
man.
Laundry.
This thing just keeps going.
We're finding a big pushing higher here. Closing is scheduled to start at top of the hour. See if we can get that pipe in here. Henry, any levels you're looking at in ES
Order
or
filled.
NASDAQ? Anything in particular
Yep,
that you're
I just
looking
gave
at?
in and jumping and chase this thing. Let's see what it does, bro. It looks like it wants to
So
keep going to
gold
95. I
was
don't know.
58.85.
Watch me end up
Got
buying literally the top. I
4,900
jump in, chase
as
it, and I'm gonna buy the top, and it's
another
gonna come
ticker,
crashing
and
down.
we've got about
That's what always happens, bro.
260 something contracts sitting at
I literally bought the top
1590
at
right now.
89, and now it
We
can't go
might
any
come
higher.
up and clip those, come into that. I would not be surprised if we saw liquidity break up
Bro,
and then
look at that. It just
descending back
spiked to
down.
90 and then
I
just
thought
dropped
maybe
back down.
digest today as opposed
Like
to,
it just kept squeezing. It
break
was
out
we were
and
literally at
move
81, and it just
super
kept squeezing,
heavy to
squeezing,
the
squeezing.
upside.
Bro, I got
So this
now it
is
just
very
can't go any
interesting.
higher, bro.
It
Look at
is.
this candle's gonna
We're
close
It's
and
moving
it's
hard
gonna
on the
flush all the
upside.
way back. Look at that. The
Say
candle
again?
closed and boom,
Yeah, no,
there it
it's hard
goes.
for the upside.
Now
Digesting the
it's red.
money above that implies a good probability of higher pricing.
Now it's red.
Gotcha.
Jacob asks, is it considered hedging though to long
Ugh.
ES and short gold? No, that's fine.
No,
Really,
That's
the
his hedge.
key is
Get out,
it's
bro.
actually
as
where I
long as
want to
you're
be.
Bought the shit
yeah,
right
as
there,
long
and
as
then
you're doing it in the same
it just
account.
stopped going higher.
Think about it this way: if you're doing it in the same account, you can pretty much hedge anything with anything, right? It's what you can't do
Bought the
is
shit right there, and it's
be
just not
short
going higher.
ES in one account and long ES in the other account.
Yeah, bullshit.
Basically, if it's something that you would never do in a single account, right? You would never be short ES and then long ES in the same account because then you're not hedging. You're trying to catch one side of a coin flip by being both directions. But you can hedge pretty much anything with anything in the same account.
Yeah.
Hey Hope, do you have any levels below where gold is sitting right now? What do you see?
So, stay right here. Stay right here.
It literally just
Stay right here.
this kind of
He's
just stopped
running.
right there at 90.
He's running, Hoke. Hoke's just counting his money
Nice.
over there. Hoke's counting his money over there. That's his goal. He's watching
Yeah,
that
no
unrealized
kidding.
P&L go up, 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 just like the S&Ps continue to go higher and higher. Nasdaq as well.
Yeah,
Gold
bro,
selling off. Hoke, do you have
it
any
just double
levels?
top wick right there.
Before yesterday's
And then 10 o'clock comes,
32.2760.
goes by, and then we just pull back.
Below that, there is an unfilled gap that could take us all the way down to 31.9380. Now, we've been in that gap a couple of times, but we're never finished
Yeah, so
filling it.
So
Hey,
Hope, you're just
Mackie.
long one MES right
I
now.
get in right here, and it's
Yes.
just not fucking moving.
Yes.
All right, hitting the wire right now. China finance ministry. China to adjust tariff rates on U.S. goods on May 14th. Trump announced 600 billion Saudi investment. Start to see some headlines hitting the wire right now. Especially
There's a
for
lot
today's
of confluence down there around that 32.2760
Yep.
right there, which is what is
Just
it,
get me the fuck out of this
32.28.
bitch bullshit.
You're at the top of the gap, which has been kind of penetrated from above 32.2840. So there's still a
That
lot of
shit just
confluence
not
there.
trying to go
We're
through
also
fucking
running
90,
risk
bro.
if you're going to do it, but
Order filled.
we've left the initial balance to the downside. It's going to be
I
hard
just
to
get
trade
out. I'm just
long
like over it.
if that remains. We need
Yeah.
to
I
see
didn't know
some
what that
And
nice
we're
B said,
bounce,
also,
and then now it's gonna fucking
yeah,
get through
run
it,
and we're
get back
also
above.
inside,
to
right?
95.
And we're also
Yes.
inside yesterday's entire rotation.
Yes.
The
What else
minute
in
I got in,
China
it just started to
here?
go sideways.
Reduce the 34% tariff rates on U.S. goods down to 10%. Tariff cut on U.S. goods is to take effect May 14th. May 14th. So continue to see equities pushing higher. 50 and then 2 for guy in the MS. See if we get those big
Leading the
demand
way is
closures.
Nvidia, close to 4%. They've pounded all the way back. Hope it's trading 127.65 right now
Yay.
from the 90s just a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody is also selling a tremendous amount of puts. Somebody just sold 2,820 short puts for the 23rd of May at the 125 strike. That's
Hmm.
that's $103 million. No, that's 103,000 in one clip. So, and they're doing it over and over again. Somebody just,
Somebody missed the
yeah, somebody's
rally and
got a
now needs to get
spread.
allocated.
Yeah, yep,
We'll say,
yep,
Emery,
yep,
when you
yep.
see that, what does that mean? Is that bullish or bearish? Is the sentiment of
It's
that trade
bullish. Yeah, when we sell puts, the delta is positive, means we want your prices to go higher, so what we sold gets cheaper. So we sell high and buy low when we're selling options, just like when we're selling contracts in the
Sure,
future.
but
Same
like a
sort of,
long position.
yes. Yes, short puts is essentially long, and what it tells you is, hey, if price moves back, I'm okay with taking taking possession of the stock, and if not, then I make my money for positioning the trade. Some of my favorite things to do are really get on those edges and sell premium. It's a good way to boost your cash level while you're trying to make directional trades elsewhere.
Indeed.
There's a lot of platforms where you can find the option data. Usually they are paid for like the volume and open interest, so I don't want to endorse anything particular, but any of the platforms, like I use Fidelity, and you can see it there.
Yeah. Thinkorswim also, a lot of us use Thinkorswim, and they have a really nice little widget called Trade Flash, and you can ask it, tell me what's moving really big in the Nas, tell me what's moving in the S&P. And so that's a really nice thing to do, and it's a widget a lot of people don't know exists. So go over there, scroll down, go look for Trade Flash, and it'll tell you what's going on again in Thinkorswim.
Over the wire
Hitting
here,
today.
China's finance ministry to cancel additional tariffs imposed on U.S. products. That's as part of what's going on here right now. You see that coming out of China Finance Ministry. They are hitting the wire here with some comments, so we'll be watching that for that as well.
I got a poll up in the chat right now. Do you trade options
Nice little bounce off the E-Wolf from yesterday in gold. Close to it anyway.
There it is. Oh, do you trail a stop or still keeping it there?
It's still basically at break even right now. Yep. We'll see if I can find a spot to tighten it up a little bit, but usually I end up putting it too tight.
So I'm gonna write. We still got crude trade. Let's trade crude $62.85. We'll take a little bit of heat on that. Yes, did not get up to the 5900s just yet. About 9 points away from that. Made a high of 58.93. Hold that. As we look up above here. Crude catching more of a bid now. See some heavy long tilts in the equities in the ES and the NASDAQ, well above 70%. We saw 77% long in the ES. They're probably getting paid because we are making new highs. 73% long in the tilt in the NASDAQ making new highs here. 101,152 just printed.
Andre, earlier when they had an uptick, early this morning, it was 90% crude. I mean,
90.
yeah, it was doing that. Obviously, there wasn't that many people trading, but still enough. It's holding right now at 75% long.
You see the biggest tilts, one way or another, in crude, Eddie. All the markets.
93,
Yeah.
94. What's this?
Big, heavy.
Big crude
81
got
right
a
now. So it is moving. 81% tilt.
and now flat crude we got hit on that stop. 62.90. 200.
Please remember, tilt, this data is for entertainment purposes only. It cannot be used to trade buy or sell. Indicator.
Look, it's the
Looks
new
like
high.
the zero-day calls, maybe someone can confirm in here for the SPX, are right around this level. 58.75 there, like right here, right now. 58.95. Maybe if there was a consolidation here, I might think about the shorts, but not while we got these green Shrek candles coming at us hot and heavy.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Starting
Yeah,
higher.
maybe there goes 795.
You call him Shrek?
New highs in the US.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Crude just popped.
and he's big and green.
85% long crude.
Yep, 85% long indeed. Just put a new high, $60.99.
730 bar high right now.
This has to do with
This is
steady
frustrating.
economic stuff. Things are looking
I think I
good
should
here
just
in
turn my
Saudi
computer
Arabia,
off and come back at
especially with that
1:30.
$600 billion Saudi investment commitment. It's cool.
Oh, that's
New
great.
highs. Long tilt, 71% long in the ES, 70% long in the NASDAQ, 85% long on crude. And we are cooking to the upside. NASDAQ new highs, 21,179 highs. ES, let's see if we go get those 5,900 even. It's got 250 off of the 5,900 even. We're about 2 points away from that. Was there?
Off the wire, U.S. and Saudi signed a defense sales agreement worth nearly 142 billion. Still off the wire. Rent.
Hey Marie, you seeing any reversal in crude, in gold, I should say? See any reversal there?
So interestingly, last time we were on Lunchbox Traders, I talked about market structure quite a bit. And so if we look at this daily chart in gold here on the right-hand side, you'll see that there is this monster move starting on the low April the 7th and running all the way up into April 23rd. And it's that 50% reflexive motion. You can see we haven't broken the market structure, meaning we haven't broken below, we haven't broken above. So we're still in that range, and I like to look at that 50% area. So I think we're going to have, a little bit of a rock fight right here. trend is, if we look at that 63 simple moving average, it's down, and our momentum indicators are sitting in the middle, so it could be a little bit of a ping pong action event here. The top of this candlestick seems to be at the top of the range near, whatever that number is, 32. Hold on, can't see with glasses, can't see without glasses. 3270 or something? Yeah. And so yes, a reflexive bounce, but sticky bits. I'd be using micros to trade that. We've had what 400 point moves here lately,
Yeah.
and we've got to manage risk in that space.
And there's no shame in trading micros.
Yeah, absolutely. Just once you get that framework of where trend might be going or what the range might be doing, then you can size up. But when you're
Bro,
testing
the
the waters like
950
this,
1010 macro is
micros are the
insane, bro.
best way for it.
Look at this shit. Started at 950,
Indeed. All right,
2156,
moves. We've seen headlines.
and then 50
Just
points
a
to
moments away. Imminent. What
2100.
word do you want to use? Before we do
It,
that,
it went 50
Tuesday
points.
through Sunday, we come out with a new tip of the week here
It
at
went
Top Step
150 points in
TV.
fucking
That being said,
2
the
minutes.
main man, Eddie,
950 macro all the way to
Yes.
1010.
tip
Look at
of the
that. And it
week.
just kind of
Tip of the
boom.
week, 2 minutes
It's
ago.
another 8 and
Tip of the other week.
Shit is
Reassess
insane.
your strategy regularly. Regular reassessments.
And
Remember,
down
this
here
allows
is
traders
930,
to
which is parabolic,
identify
son.
what's working, what's not.
Yeah, I am not buying up there.
Eliminate
I'm just gonna
costly
leave this shit
exits,
alone.
and it's going to help you
It's the
adapt new
830
risks or opportunities. Especially
data
with the way
low.
these markets are moving, this is something that you need to keep an eye on. It also helps maintains discipline, prevents emotional decision making, long-term consistency,
I
and
should just
remember,
jump up there.
it's in short, it's not. It's a strategy. It's not a sign of
So
weakness. It's
NQ
a
got
sign
up
of
there and just
professionalism
consolidated, and
and
then one
growth.
just broke out
And
there and then
you have a
didn't
couple
even
of
put it
your
right away.
reasons
Just going on NQ.
for this. How about this? How about
Now this is
preventing
just a
emotional
massive
trading? We're not
fucking
talking about
parabolic
this.
move.
This is going to bring discipline and reduce impulsive trading. Right? Also, how about risk management? So important in trading. I think it's the number one thing. Management. Manage yourself. Manage your trades. Your tolerance for capital may change with time. And also, how about identifying bad habits? Regular analysis reveals unconscious errors or bias in your
Yeah,
behavior.
this is 930.
So remember, reassess your strategy regularly. Keep an eye on it. If it's not working, things need to move. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, Eddie. Looking at hard evens printed. Anne Marie. Short.
Yeah, I did. I did. Looks like I'm gonna regret it. It's
What price did you get?
58.99.
58.99. Okay. Micros, soft.
Yes, sir. No, minis. There's a mini.
Okay,
One
one
mini.
ES, short one ES, 58.99. Full results. Pot
G
500.
stops there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
570 votes going at you. Hot and heavy. Do you trade options as well as futures? 69% say no. And 35% want to move right now.
Oh, I see that. Still holding.
Still is. Still going higher.
Yeah, I think this is
Hey
a
Marie,
good
why
one.
that level?
I'm trying to trade what I think the chains are showing, but it's the liquidity grab here, so I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna give it a sweet minute here. It's gonna probably stop me out, so it's
So
minus
Anne Marie, you
minus
mentioned
400.
chains. You mentioned chains. You talking about like the burst down football chains?
In a
Yeah.
sense, yes.
That's
In
how
a
I
sense,
picture it. Is you're moving the chains.
yes, yes.
New highs, 59.08 now just popped. New highs in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
NASDAQ, 21,209 just printed. Buyers are in the house. Like I said, just as a squeeze.
So
It is. Go ahead.
yes, that was my question, Andre. Does anybody think that this is actually a squeeze event? shorts getting caught flat-footed, and is there something you can look at for the delta, the shifting delta over the past couple of days to help us assess whether there's actually quantitative information that might validate that?
100%, Anne Marie. 100%. Yesterday, the S&Ps, we added 43,000 estimated new contracts, new open interest. When we look at the direction from yesterday, market opened and broke and grinded here and then grinded all the way back higher and put in a new high at the end of the day. At one point in this area, let's just call it 5850, delta was negative 20,000. So the buyers came in down here, pushed their bids up to here, continued just putting in bids, letting the short time frame traders get into them. And we saw the short squeeze, which created the late spike to the upside at the end of the day. We've been wondering, I know everybody has been wondering, where do we have to go to see the adults come back into the room? Here's the S&Ps. The adults came back into the room when we broke out above this area of balance and above this week's weekly high, 57.5. So we saw good volume yesterday, a big jump in open interest against negative delta. That's when I start to say, okay, we've awoken the sleeping bull in this case. The adults may be back in the room now because they don't want to get left behind. They're not performing to the upside. They're going to get talking to, not only by their clients, but their bosses. If you're underinvested in an up move, you're in big trouble.
And that is why you sell a bunch of NVIDIA puts.
Yes.
New highs. Well, there goes some stops in the NASDAQ. 21,246 just printed. Pulled back about 10 points off that. New highs in the ES 5913.
Next area of interest for me, 5920. That's 5900 SPX.
5920. All right, about 6 points to go there.
Zero bids, calls get paid today so far.
5923, 5% off of March all-time high.
5923. Good stuff. Write that level down. Again, not a signal, just a price of interest. 5923. Got about 10 points to go before we get to that.
Also,
on Ferreira.
in the NQ, the implied volume
Order
for
filled.
the week is 21,345. So if this still keeps running at a clip, we had an implied volume of 21,177, and they just blasted right through it like it was not even there. And so 21,345, but if they come back down inside of this 21,177, they're probably going to have a little fight there in terms of seeing whether the next move is up or, back down into the range. The NQ is well above the highs of yesterday, really well above them.
New high $60.08.
That's where I think a lot of shorts are caught flat-footed there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of shorts, a lot of longer-term shorts are caught flat-footed there.
They're saying, hit Wilson back in there and buy.
That is right on. All right, JD, come on in. P&Ls, payouts, gotta see them. We got the markets moving right now. Come on in here, JD. Happy Tuesday, my man.
Happy Tuesday to you guys also. Let's start with yesterday's best live funded P&Ls. Oh, let's get the guys in the game.
All right, my bad, Gabe. Where's JD? Up the right. Come on in, Gabe. All right, come on in.
All right, here we go. Yesterday's best top 5 live funded P&Ls. Here they are. At the top, we've got Gerald C. $17,967 trading the ES and the NQ with 8160 at a
Hello?
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Anonymous. Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'll get your answer.
It's calling me a squirrel. Like those squirrels are little rodents. Maybe something like Anonymous Tiger, because I feel like one. You know, with these terrorists easing and hitting the wires, let me tell you, it's like the market chugged an espresso and then decided to run a sprint. And while the talking heads are still arguing about these bank implications, I was already along and laughing. Every tick up, basically a little thank you note from the market. Short few days this week and last week for the kale farmer. Not saying I'm printing money, but if my P&L had a voice, I'd be singing that song from Santana, winning. And don't ask me, Pussy. I'm still pretending it was all part of the plan now. Hey, I like you guys. I love Top Step. I really appreciate what's going on here. And I got a little tip I'm going to share.
Oh,
Forget chasing perfection, okay? Focus on progress. One smart decision a day beats 100 reckless ones. I'll tell you that. Now, stay consistent, stay curious, let the
Order
market
filled.
do its thing, both your P&L and L and your mindset. This is Anonymous Tiger signing off. Thanks for having me, guys. Talk to you next
and
time.
do we need Uncle Anonymous for that? Right? Like, I think he is. Anonymous? Understood. Alright. Well, let's move on to payouts from yesterday. We had some nice payout numbers also. We got another six-figure. Oh, who's hitting it now?
Ooh,
There we go.
no, that wasn't me. That
We
was
got another six-figure
Anonymous.
payout from yesterday. Look at this mule,
Woo!
$100,000 payout. That's a great way to start the week. Making 100K on a Monday. Love it. Ben T on the big board. Also, Ben T was one of our very first live trader bonus, live trader performance bonus achievers. Picked up 50 grand in his live fund account. Made that $1,000 bonus. Just withdrew $50,000. So Ben T making all the right moves in that live fund account. Top 10 on the big board also. Adrian, $44,211 in payouts. Matthew S, 25 grand, and Dewan, $20,000. Big numbers from these live funded traders to start the week. Nice job. Oh, Ben T's going to be on tomorrow. We got him in Fast Markets. So make sure you stick around for that. He's coming in. Ran live. There you have it. Excellent stuff, JD. Thank you. I'm short
All right.
one ES. I will attempt this two times. I want to see it get to the 920s first, but we got a
I
bit
like
of a
that tip.
turnaround. Want to see if it goes back towards the where do we have it? 58.95 option level. It's the first kind of slowdown we've gotten. Now it could very well be buy the dip, which I assume what Hope's telling me he preferred to be doing that, but we're not risking
Yeah.
much on it. As I said, one of two
It just
times.
gets right to my break even and then just sells off. Same shit over and over and
Wow,
over.
pretty
Yeah,
close.
it's got to break this moving average. It's because it is really buy the dip in this space. Um, I do want to say on a side note, based on what Eddie was talking about a little bit, just
End up being a
remember
three
that
bar reversal,
perfection is
1030
the
option,
enemy
selling
of
is coming in.
progress. It's the enemy
Really?
of progress.
Oh,
So remember when you said, "Hey, don't look for perfection." It is truly the enemy of progress. Oh, sorry.
Eddie
Yeah,
back
it's just
in.
right at my break even and it can't go any fucking higher, man.
Oh no.
So
Stick
fucking
around, Anne
ass.
Marie's going to
Who?
give us all the 11 herbs and spices for KFC chicken this week.
It's
About
like
at 975.
giving away the magician's secrets around here. Houdini. Look at.
Got it right there for the fair value gap is.
Oh, so good. All right, we're 59.7
I'm just gonna cut this fucking shit.
ES. Up 15 cents. Not to President Joe.
Good to have you back, February.
Uh,
Just
yeah,
count on
over the
me to hold
wire
my
here.
foot.
Keep pumping.
You got
Anything
it on
more?
this.
I mean, Eddie, Eddie, check,
31.
check, 1, 2, 3, check, Eddie, Eddie, come in, Eddie. There's over the
So
wire
one
here.
at
U.S. firms
35.
including Google, Oracle, Salesforce, AMD. They're committing 80 billion. Saudi Arabia. Also,
Order filled.
we also
I'm
have
holding the
Meta
other one
and
as a
Nvidia
runner.
announcing partnerships to build AI factories in Saudi Arabia.
37.
So things are flying over there, over the wire with. Yeah, I guess they're. Boy, I tell you, what's the next drink
Making
for lunch?
$8.
Probably a bunch of Maseratis and a lot of good stuff. Here, have a Maserati for it. Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna cut
There's
this
a bunch of
10:30
us.
auction. I might just want to
Thank
fucking get out.
you, Anonymous. I mean, thank you, Eddie.
Because they
We're
come to
pushing higher,
10:30, shit may just fucking
59.11.
sell off.
Super capital as high as 59.15. About 4 points to go there.
This is anonymous.
Look at that.
Order filled. Just freaking everybody out.
76% long on retail heavy long tilts. And still good NQs. Popping over on the NQ ladder.
Sorry, I was muted myself. Took a small loss there, and now I'm
Yep.
waiting to see what does this 59.20, but that's the plan.
All right. See how much is in the 50-50 on the tilt. Still nothing from President, who's over in Riyadh, I do believe. Shout out to Mohammed. Mohammed, boots on the ground. We need you reporting.
Yes.
If you guys down there, I'm out.
Light on the likes right now. Light on likes. Click like, follow, and subscribe if you'd be so kind.
If you guys down there, I'm
Click
out.
that bell. Andrew,
Stop
is that a
filled.
like yet?
So, $33. That's what it is.
Three. Yeah, it didn't serve very good. I saw that.
Instead, it just gets right here to that shit, and then it's gonna flush all the way back down. I'm just out.
Hit those likes. Okay.
1925. I got filled at
Click on
27.
that bell, upper right.
So it hit
Upper right corner. Click on
37.
the bell to notify. To know when
I could have
top
sold
delta
both at
is from the
37,
NQ live.
but I was trying to
Profit on the
hold one
board
as a
to
runner,
notify.
and then boom, it comes down,
Here
stops
comes
me
that
out,
short, Jack.
and then now it comes right back up, and
As
then
long
now
as
it's gonna go through there
as
and go
long
to
as it
50,
doesn't
but
reach
you know,
59.12,
it's
if
what
it
it is.
does, you got more
Yeah, just
upside.
put it in.
I'm like, it just goes right here, and now it just comes back down. It's 10:30 action to instead. It's gonna flush back down here, take out this market structure, and then we're just gonna start selling off. I'm just like, I'm not, I'm just protecting myself from that. Because once NQ could, you could literally see this shit just this close here. The next, this kind of could have opened up, and then fucking 10 seconds be all the way down here,
Pardon me?
and then I'm fucked. And yeah, I bought it at 209,
Microsoft is cutting
and you're like, next
3%.
minute right here, you're like,
All
fuck me. So
workers
I'm just
coming
locking
from
my
San
profit. I
Jose.
bought it at 9. That one I bought at 9.
All workers.
Call it 10. So 10.
Ready?
10 points would be 20, so I made
Well,
more than
what a
10
shakeout.
points. But it was at 37. I could have sold both at 37 and just get out, but yeah, I sold one at 37. The one I bought
Yeah,
earlier at
absolutely.
much higher. I bought that one at 32.
Absolutely.
I got it at 37, so I
Just
made money at
getting,
that one, so I didn't take any loss.
and for the,
That
here's
one
the
I bought
thing.
at 32.
You
I
can
sold it at
think about
37.
whether we're doing a quick strike trade
But I put
or we're
37, but I
looking
got
for
filled.
something that's going to
I
have
got
an
filled at
incoming trend
36.50.
to it. And there's a lot of back and forth in your head. I love that gal last week
I put
who
37, but I
said,
got
hey,
filled at
stop and ask
36.50.
yourself a
It's crazy to
question.
give me less
And
price,
that
and then the other one about
brings the
9.75.
gears, yeah, brings the gears
Basically,
into
we're
a
back down
space
at
where you
12,
go,
so
wait a second.
it's good.
Am I
And I
chasing?
put
Am
my
I
shit right under that
moving? Am
candle.
I,
I'm just looking at it.
what's going on there?
I'm like, this
And
shit may not go
really,
higher because I'm looking
the
at this shit
key to
literally rejected
staying
right
in
near.
during the day, I am finding, is you have
On
to
Trading
determine,
View, the
listen, am
price
I
is
going in for a quick strike?
46.50. On
Or
here, it's at
am I
42.
going to sit
Like
back and
Trading View,
just
it's
wait
closer to the
for
half
this
dollar than
trade
here. On here, the
go
price
to
is
where I
42.
think it's going
On
to?
Trading View, it's
And
at
once you
fucking
decide
40.
that
Look at that.
framework, then you can go full bore
It's at
because that
47.
low in gold definitely
So it's
was
much closer
there
to the
on the
half dollar here. We
intraday.
got to the half
The
dollar and
question
look at
is,
that rejection, three bar reversal. So you
how
see, that's
long
why I
do you
gotta.
hold it for?
Cause I'm
Where do
like,
you
if this
put
is a double
your
top, this is gonna
stop?
flush all the way down
That's
here,
how it works.
cause it's gonna run this
Right.
liquidity,
That's
and
that's the mistake I made
that's what's
right
happening.
there.
And then it's gonna run
Lack
there.
of
It's not gonna just stop. It's
overnight
gonna just
blitzed
keep going
out.
now, cause now it's not just runs liquidity. Now you got a market structure shift with a
Well,
lower
yeah,
high.
there's
That's a breaker right
It's
there.
something just
Lower high,
crude just
market
popped
structure
there about a
shift.
quarter, popped up to
And now
63.48. Now back down to
we could start coming all the
63.20.
way down.
7.
That's why I put
And
it
now
there.
it's
Like I saw this nice
phone
candle goes
call.
green. With you had a break of structure right here with a nice green. The next
Follow
candle should have
suit.
pushed and
We
gone
see
through there.
big heavy volume
That's what Enki usually
for
does.
Delta
And
One.
we
I'm
just
like the fact
put a
that
wire
this
here on
candle
this. The U.S.
he
sanctions
didn't get
network is
continuation.
smuggling
Like after
Iranian oil to China.
this candle did the break
Changes
of
everything.
structure. You supposed and it was a nice bottom break. You're supposed to get continuation. The fact that this candle went red was caution to me.
Wartime Eddie?
And this kind of opens
U.S.
up,
sanctioned
went lower,
network of smuggling Iranian
hold
oil to
it,
China.
and then I see turn around and go green. I was like, okay, turn around and go
U.S.
green.
sanctions network
Now at the low of that candle, I put my
Iranian
stop
oil
on it
to
because I'm
China.
like, it should not come in. Now it's going green.
Just
So if you want me to pull back, this candle should explode. If it comes back down, get out because then we're gonna do this, and that's exactly what it
And I
did.
stopped
So,
at 30,
so I put my stop there. Now,
32.5.
$33,
Where we are.
but when it was up there,
Right.
I 22, I was up
We're
$10
good to
more.
go then.
So,
That's good.
I was in at 37. So I got it at
Can I hear
22.
the mail
You're looking at
driving in the
32,
background by
$10
place?
more.
I hear buzzing
I do.
sounds.
32, and
Wow.
then the $5 more. You're looking at
My
$15 more. You're looking at $30
Yeah,
more.
I'm putting
I
up
would
a
have made
fence.
$30 more. That could have been $60 on NQ, but I didn't take the money. You could have $30 more, and then
Just yet.
count
It
would
is
be at
late.
335.
Fashionably late. Wow.
yes. So I went
Look at
to
that. It came down,
a
ran the
wedding
stops,
this weekend also.
rips right back up.
A
Chicago?
whirlwind weekend in Chicago. Yeah, I had all
Run the
kinds of
stops,
things going
nice
on, but
wake
it was a
up.
wedding.
This green, yeah,
The
this
the
went green,
the
and then you
bride,
get a continuation. Not this big candle. This is what you're looking
48
for. This candle
minutes
to do
late.
that, and then go to that with the.
Wait a minute. Hold
So
on.
it's either we're gonna
What?
sell off and retrace some of this
She was
massive move, or we're just gonna
48
be range
minutes
bound with a
late. It
fucking
was
crazy move,
hilarious. Of course,
and then we're just gonna be
the
a range
bride
bound
was
here, and then you just do like
performing,
yesterday, you trade the
but
range.
she
I want
was
to buy the bottom of the range.
terminally late, and so I'm seeking
See what we're gonna do.
late.
And the time would tell,
In
like,
Chicago
is
traffic,
this gonna be a range, or is
and
this
it
gonna
was
just
just we were all
be
just
a
sitting
big
there
pullback
twiddling our thumbs, going, "We know
into
she's
like
going to make it.
50%?
She's not
Like,
staying."
we don't know.
Did that discussion ever get? We ever talked about that? Getting the groups getting split
Not
up?
Yeah,
for a
50%
second.
would be down here
Not
at
for a
Not for
second.
a
12,000.
second.
Okay.
Not for a second. There's pure adoration. Pure
Yeah.
adoration. So she just,
I'm sure they were in communication. You
So
don't
like
get
oh
that
any
yeah,
candle
phone
was
yeah, yeah,
call
yeah.
correction,
MC48
and
being
it turned
late.
around and they
That's
sold it. So
Yeah, there's the
trend
truth.
has
heads
definitely
up.
sentiment has definitely changed now. Look at this lower high, lower high. Oh,
It was crazy.
coming down here. We
Group was
take
sweating
this
bullets.
out.
Said Eddie.
That doesn't
Is
normally happen
anybody
in
in
your
chat?
average angler
This
day.
hit that fair value
Yes.
gap. Boom.
Does anyone in
Did for a
chat
pullback.
you ever
It can pull
know
back to this. We can pull it to this
someone
order
that
block.
has stood up at the
Go
altar
higher, but it keeps selling
and
off.
was
This is gonna
absolutely
sell
right?
off. I come all the way down here to this
I think if you know
950
you're
macro
getting
candle.
split up, I think they send you one ticket for the White Sox game.
And that's what I think is gonna. I think we're gonna sell off.
They do?
Come all the way down here,
You
and
only get
then
one
you get a
ticket.
bounce. You're looking at this
You
one
get a
minute. This
Pepsi.
it's very balanced price action. The other fair value gap is right here, or right here, which is where that pullback in. You can see this fair value gap we used.
I have been
You
to
know
a
something?
wedding
But you
where
have this.
right afterwards the bride and groom were fighting like cats and dogs, screaming, shouting match.
Oh, I'm aware of a wedding that
One fair value gap.
the
It's
divorce
used that
proceedings were in
one,
action within a week.
You get your money back on the gift,
and it
something
used
like
this
that,
one,
and
and then
Given
I
the
have this
situation,
one.
I wasn't going to wade into that one.
Yeah.
fair enough. I know, of course. I'm sure.
You,
We got Davey in the chat saying I should have
you
stood
wanna,
up my first wife.
So now I'm just looking at my other screen. So there's only two things that could happen right here. Prices ran crazy now. There's either we get a pullback to maybe like 50% of this crazy move from the open, or we just start going sideways here and we go range bound up here. Now I don't know how big the range is gonna be right now, so only time will tell. And then we just buy the bottom of the range and sell the tops. Right? But this is a very, very explosive move. We had this consolidation. This was a 2-day consolidation actually. Because this was from, this is Monday. No, this is overnight, so it's a 1-day consolidation. So you had like, this was like Sunday night. So this is regular trading hours. So So you had overnight consolidation here into
And the
New
market
York
goes short.
yesterday, and then you had overnight consolidation. So this is Sunday consolidation into Monday open, into Tuesday overnight, until last night's consolidation. So you had
Oh,
this big
interesting.
consolidation range right here, and then boom,
Right now,
price just broke out through
buyers
there and
64%
exploded.
zero. Right now, 17% fine. Because
And
right now the
that's why you have to
market
go
is
through the
fine.
trade. You have to
Strong
trade the
along,
trend, right?
weak trade up. And long
Consolidation
is
where
up. So
longs
that's how
were
I like it.
accumulating, smart money was accumulating right here. They held the price here for them to accumulate, and then they let the price go, and boom, New York opened 9:30. We just
973.
we just opened and just ripped to the upside and never looked back. Like the low was 973, and we're at 21,246. Jesus, that consolidated here and then we just exploded. But I think my problem was I was too fixated on this 8:30 data candle instead of looking at the overall
Now,
picture,
you need to
which
also
was
give credit.
we had a
If
big
everybody
consolidation
gave me this right, they already said it.
and we broke
You
out
gotta
of
look
it.
at the credit
And
as well.
even though this
If they
8:30
don't
data
say
was like
anything,
this, the fact of the matter was
just
after
like you said,
8:30 we were
read
holding
credit, make
above
sure
this
buy everything they say.
consolidation.
If you buy it, don't go and pay
So
for
then
it
when
because
we
it's
did,
risky.
when New York opened and we dipped down and we immediately reversed and started to go green, I should have just taken a long because we've broken through this consolidation and holding above it. But I was just worried about this massive red doji from the data, the 8:30 data news. I thought, oh, maybe we're just gonna be grind, and hit some part of this doji and then just reverse and then come all the way back down and sell off. That was my thinking. Even when we cleared it, when this candle closed nice and strong and cleared it, I was still thinking that maybe the next candle sells off. But it was a clear breakout through this, So
Nvidia is record high
just gotta
today.
look at the bigger picture
Nvidia is at
instead of
129 right now, straight
being
up
tunnel vision
profit green
at
candle.
the current tick
So
that the price is trading at. Look at the overall picture. What do you see?
good
Right?
morning,
We
EX2
expanded, then
Strategy
consolidated,
Trading
and then
Desk.
now we just expanded again.
Long and short.
And then now we're in a little mini consolidation right in this area.
It could be a problem because they don't
And
allow hedging.
I think you buy the bottom down
That's
here, you
saying
sell the tops up
that
there.
it may be okay. Honestly, I don't know. If you don't consistently do it, it's pretty expensive, especially if it play out and you're spending occasionally for 2 seconds. I accidentally went long and short, then you gotta of course sell the regular afterwards. Surprising big news. How about the closing short? Bond to the close.
So we got a little divergence happening right now. On the 1 minute chart, ES is trending lower, but NQ is like grinding higher. So you got a little opposites between the two. See what happens.
When everybody expects it to go down, that's when it can go down. Because everybody thinks it's a crazy move, right? That's how the markets work. Let me tell you, there's going to be like a 2, 3 day in a row where the market says,
Introducing Ironbeam, the best choice for futures trading. Ironbeam is the industry-leading broker catering to traders worldwide. With the free Ironbeam platform and free real-time data, you can trade the most popular futures contracts anywhere and from any device. Low day trade margins, free depth of market, hundreds of indicators, and trading directly off the chart.
has a pump like this, when
Kind of
things
like
come
when
up,
a
it's
long
great
ES
because it's
in
short.
this area.
But if they start doing this little grind here, I'm beginning to get a little bullish. Look, I don't like it. Look how crazy this thing did. Like, this is just such a crazy move, but it doesn't matter what, I like what the market is doing. So
Kind of like we're long ES down here, but the fact that NQ is like right at the highs, I'm feeling like NQ could flush down any minute, and if NQ flushes down, it will drag ES lower, and that's why I kind of don't want to long ES because ES is at the bottom of the range, but NQ is at the top of the range, and I feel like NQ carries more weight to like if if NQ starts selling off ES, yep, and that's what's happening. NQ starts dropping, and then ES is still going lower now. So see, we're at the bottom of the range again right here. I want a higher bounce on this NQ to short it.
Order filled.
Took a short right there at 8. I try to cover like down here, buy down here at 1. See if we could get down there at 1.
Order filled.
Yep, I got it. Well, it's just quick scalps. Right now I'm just trading the range. That's the range that NQ is in. You look at the 1 minute. We're just from 200 to 31. That's the range. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trading the range right now and just scalping my way.
One more drop to pass it, like $200. One more drop and I would pass it. Just trade 5, go for it. Definitely account. One more drop. Just one more drop, man. Pass the trade 5. Boys, just got another funded. Nice. Trade 5 growth account. Nice. Man, that took patience, man. That took patience. Anybody took the short here? That took so much patience, man. That was crazy. I just didn't like that short. It worked out, but I did not like it. I did not like how long it took. Like, that was crazy. Jay, you got it? Raw, R, Dad, JG, Ledger, Extra, Random, SD. That took a long time. I'm glad it worked out, but got a good 30, 40 points, but man, that was crazy. Come on. From Key Robin, you got it too, right? Robin, that was crazy, right? It's like these little big keys here. It's like, now I'm gonna give it to you. You know? Man. I was fully prepared to close it. I told you guys I'm about to close it short. I was fully prepared if they pump through, because if they pump through, they probably do another 80 points more. So, but I, that's crazy. Get in the hand. So right now that I got a couple of accounts passed here, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna look for like a level to reestablish here, right? So I'm gonna go and redraw this FIT because this FIT is longer valid here. I'm gonna do the lower band in 1 minute, and I'm gonna go draw the low of this green low here, and it should give us a little bit more meaningful levels on FITs.
NQ is still continuing to sell off.
So
So we got
right
a
now, the
market
best trade
structure
to do
shift
is
now.
426. Even if they go to the 38.2 level, it's not amazing. it covered. He's got it covered. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Got it covered. Got it covered.
Well, look at that bounce. Whoa.
The second box would be.
Dude, I blink and we
So the
just
way that we're
bounce
doing
from
right
we just
now,
ripped
guys,
straight up.
is
So yeah, I mean this is
we're
yeah,
trying to do
prices getting very choppy right here right
we're
now. I
trying to
mean,
do a flag loan thing
it's
where okay,
consolidating, right?
yes,
You
we're
had
gonna
a
keep
you
our
had a
40 levels.
massive move right
Okay,
here.
140 level.
And now we have to consolidate. We can't just
It's
keep
obviously
just
we keep
like,
going up.
going straight up without any pullback or consolidation. You have to pull back or consolidate, and that's what it's doing. Now
We're gonna
it's
keep it going.
how long are we gonna consolidate the rest of the day, and then tomorrow we continue like
So pretty good. Classified
we'll
fine
see.
again.
How big of a pullback do we get? Is this the low of the pullback, and then we're just gonna sit sideways the rest of the
So
day,
far, it seems like to
or do we
me
pull back to at least
every
50?
big box
I want to see a
that no no no
50% pullback down here, and then I might
it's like
swing
musical
long.
chairs. It works until it doesn't. Don't forget right now. If you got really good this morning and you bought this dip and you rode it, great thing. Okay, but it's like musical chairs. It's like musical chairs. Let's see, can
Price
the
is
vendor
very
win
choppy
again?
right now.
At some point, someone pulls the trigger.
Very choppy in this consolidation.
And try to sit down. And all of a sudden, you found out that chair is pulled out of deep. And you go, I'm always right. I won every time because the chair no fair. No fair. You cheated. You cheated. Some people are like that. When they're winning, they'll like, oh, yeah, I'm the winner. When they lose, they'll cry no fair. I hope you're not that kind of person. I hope you're not that kind of person. You know, if you lose, you own up to it. And you say, okay, you know what, I was wrong. Okay, you can't take credit when you're winning. That is all you. And then when you lose, you prize no fair out of something cheap. Just don't do it. Careful, don't sit down on empty spaces, man. I'm trying to do something nice here. You'll take your loss rather than changing course. There you go. If you do that, guys, if you take responsibility for your trades, you'll do much better. You'll do much better. Um, they try to do like a burnout strategy of like, look for snap trade burnouts. I don't copy trade like that. No. Just stay where you have a pivot. Not the burnouts. Yeah, did my top number 3 prop. Very, very stable. Very, very. So if you look at my proffers, therein, for the proffer discounts, they're my number 3 for a reason. So, number 3. Right now they're actually right now they're 91% off. Not even any periodic changes. 91% off. Super, super great deal. Last time I loaded up like 100, and then right now I got like a whole bunch of them. And I do the 50 case option line. You submit your payout request before Friday midnight, and then you get paid Tuesday and Wednesday. So I don't trade any other proffers other than safe level 3. Take profit, trade high, burnouts,
Mm-mm-mm.
take apex, and proffers. That's it.
What a bounce.
Don't forget to take out 25,000 folks.
20-point bounce. We are moving.
straight. We hit all-time highs in like 2 weeks. Amazing. It always feels like that before they do a breakout. It always feels like that. I want to bring your attention to the daily chart, guys. I know right now it feels like the market cannot come down, and you want to buy the top, which is great. It's been working for you so far today. I want to bring your attention to this daily chart. Right now, we're at 21226. Let's zoom in a little bit. 21226. And if you look at the daily chart, this is where we're currently at. This is the confluence of price that we have here. So around the 21400 level is where this huge amount of daily supply is. People who bought the top here, lots of people are going to try to get even, break even when they get to this level. No, still doing it. It's not going down. It doesn't mean it has to go lower. It's just that. But just keep in mind, if let's say you trade, whatever, you swing trade or whatever, just keep in mind the whole amount of confluence of price here. 41,400, 500 level, this, let's just say. Right now, that's where we're at. So pay attention to this daily time frame, especially if you're swing trading. Good job, man. Good job. Good job. Nice sideways move, man. Let's get some payouts. Nice. With God, payouts again, man. Great start. Another $1,000 payout. Amazing bounce rate. Nice. Light my fire. Another 10K secured. Ready for my upgraded 40K badge. I'll give it to you. Yo, light my fire. Are you on the stream? Great job, man. 35, 35. Seth Godin gets this. 10K there, man. Nice. Great job, man. Savage, take profit trade, daily payouts. Nice. Locking in. 100, 100, 200. That's what it's about. No need to be a hero. Lock it in.
Oh my god. Bruh, NQ is ripping right now. What is going on?
It was fun. Payout in
It
bottom
just
right.
ripped like crazy.
Bonds. And benchmark here.
Just ripped to half the
First payout badge.
$253.
$3,000 FL.
What a
Nice.
crazy ripper that
Good
was.
job. $3,000 trader fund. First payout badge. Nice. Congratulations, FL. And that's this day that the streaming dude
1050 macro.
finally got first 10K USD payout. Keep working, guys. If you decide that the beginner streamer is in, you're in. The easy mode is over. We're tuning in. Keep tuning in, guys, and keep pushing. And it brings you up to speed for all the nice work that you guys do. Great job, man, Max. Great job, Max. Nicely done. Nicely done. DP over 5K. Lots of you guys thanking me. Lots of you guys thanking me. First payout. Definitely give you first payout badge here. Great cap. Keep trading. Hoovering, making 20K. Nice job, guys. 7 wins.
Just give me 1 second. I gotta sign back in my account.
The community chart is
Be
where the
right
community
back.
section is where we had some sauce. fits around here. We probably just draw it with shadows. I think it fits around this area. That's why I took some off here, and I was expecting a flush, but I didn't do it. And you have the benefit of hindsight right now. You have the benefit of hindsight right now to see, oh, okay, counter trending, but when it was like this, my puts look really good. Right, I got it here, scaled in, and I took some off here, and I was looking for a drop. So without hindsight, that trade was good, but because you have hindsight, so you think it's counter trending. But in real time, when you take a trade, it's hard. Try next time. When you take a trade in real time, a little tougher, because in hindsight you can be like, oh, let's buy and sell there. Oh, let's short and cover there. Right? So. Same for me. That's right, JJ. It's hindsight 20. JC is a little bit subjective. Like you have to trade the market with some screen time. Like if you're looking for like, oh, I need a percentage. When you put in your fund, when you put in your coupon, there's no such thing. Right? There's no such thing because the market, depending on the candles, depending on the speed of the candle, where you put in your funding is kind of subjective. Then Kyle, why do you keep on shorting it? Why do you keep on shorting it? If you keep on getting burned, why do you keep shorting it? Yo, Rexa, we should change our lyrics instead of I full board to like I keep shorting or something like that, or I keep buying. So on days when it's trending up, when people keep shorting, we should play this song. On a day when it keeps on going down and people keep buying, you're gonna play that song, man. How do you think we can edit it? Make a song specifically for it? JB, you can get my course free if you buy 10 take profit accounts using my code FSP, or you can buy 5 Tradify instant fund accounts for free as well. If you want to buy directly, you can go to FSPFutures.com and you'll see all the details here. Go to FSPFutures.com here, put your name, put your email, and on the next page you'll see all the details here. You go get results, and down here there's a link that says if you want to purchase it directly, you get it for $197. You can also get it free by using my code to buy profit. By the way, guys, if you want to get the 50K giveaway, make sure you smash the like button. Because at 800 likes, I'll give away the 50K take profit account. So far right now, if they keep on staying above this 180, this 160, 180 mark, it's going to be bullish. Okay, I'm going to move this box a little higher. If they stay above this 180, 160 and hold above all day, I don't know what to tell you if you keep on shorting this. They haven't cracked anything. All they did was grind up. The hourly chart is looking like parabolic. I am expecting some kind of pull at some point, maybe a gap down tomorrow flush. I don't know, but this is looking a little bit parabolic on the hourly chart, but it doesn't have to stop. If you look here before that like this is looking pretty crazy, right? 20,000, and we pumped 1,200 to the upside. This was like 3 days ago. So I mean, it is pretty crazy. But can we get some kind of candle like this after a push? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But it is pretty exaggerated. On the RSI, if you look at the RSI on the hourly chart, we are hitting into 77. So, deal with that however you want. And if you look at the 4-hour chart as well, 4-hour chart, the RSI is at 70.95.
if you look at traditionally, when the RSI hit that high on the larger time frames, what happens? Just look at the chart and then make a decision.
Order filled.
Because when euphoria is there, everyone's a genius, right? When euphoria is there, everyone's a genius. All you gotta do is buy.
About one, 750, looking for 10 points. I'm gonna hold this.
The geniuses becomes concentrated.
Looking for it to run all the way. Yes, to run all the way up there to at least 59.20. Let's see what happens. Comes lower, I'll add.
Robinhood, I got 315 by 305 strike there. Triple July 31st. I mean, I just started small size right now, like 20 funds, but I'm gonna add into it. I also got shorter dated puts, but those haven't worked so far. I believe in hold. Yeah, so it's really back to reality. If you think about it, there really has been no like real trade deal that happened. I mean, we got something, but nothing really. I mean, if you look at some other things like the yields and all that, people were writing this stuff, but nothing signed. I mean, we're pumping, but just
Larry?
From meeting for coffee
Taking electric.
to meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead. Orthodoxy family just like you guys. Needing someone that gives them special care.
Hmm.
If I'm gonna chop in this range, guys, if I'm gonna chop into a range of, let's say they pop a little higher, 280, 300 area, we're probably gonna be in this range of 150 and 280-ish, this range here, and that's about it right there. So I doubt they have a huge sell. If they want to have a huge sell, they probably done it by now, unless there's some catalyst, unless Trump says something or some kind of catalyst released. Like the other day when Google all of a sudden had that malware and news that was released, and it took the market down like 120, 200 points straight down. Unless we get a news like that, we probably gonna shop around this area. I would highly suggest you reconsider trying to keep shorting to hold for a hard down. I mean, if you're shorting for a scalp, I totally understand. Cool, but if you just shorted expecting today we're gonna have like a 200, 300 point sell all the way back down here, anything's possible. Anything's possible, but if you're adding, let's say you shorted here and you're stubborn, you add, and then you're hoping for this to come down. I don't have to tell you, the chances of that happening is probably much less than them to just range here and possibly do an end of day push. So be careful if you do that. Be careful if you try to keep adding short and hold for a hard breakdown. I mean, it could happen with some catalyst. It could happen, but void of some kind of catalyst, kind of hard to with such high momentum right now. So be aware of that. Nice average. Good job. Right now we're entering to lunchtime, so I'm not going to trust the breakouts of the breakdown this much, especially the breakouts. So Mr. Evans, I know you go to fspfutures.com if you want to get more details on my course. You go to fspfutures.com. And then you can leave me an email and we'll see next steps and next move. I don't know if you guys traded penny stocks before, but this is the chart of a parabolic closed-end penny stock.
Order filled.
But we're having, this is the overall market. line or a hard push? Like the hard part about shorting parabolic in pennies is because you think this candle is too big, and then what they'll do is they want to blow everybody out. They'll have even one bigger candle, and then that's when the blowout happens. I'm not saying this happens. I'm saying when I trade pennies, that's basically what I mean. That's how the short squeeze dries or the shippers. If you guys traded the shippers, right? There's a time I forgot the particular time. I think like 9 years. It's like dries and then goes up. So a whole bunch of different similar names that kind of relate to that essentially. So the giveaway will happen at 800 likes. So if you guys hit the like button at 800 likes, we'll give away the 50K to Papa. And if you want to be part of that giveaway, make sure you drop a comment on yesterday's live stream. You go here on the channel, go to live, and then click on May 12th, and drop a comment. There's something about your P&L or something about the community, and if you drop it here, you'll be considered into, or you'll be entered into the draw. So it's better to find a space that fits you mentally, spiritually, financially, but this community does just that. Charts break down financial accounts, all the companies best form website trade, and the whole thing goes so you can get in, so you can all in. Answer this lightly, but finding this community has had a big impact on the trading mindset. Basically, its willingness to watch and trades in real time, and stay composed through drawdowns, staying composed through what people talk about, and commitment to learning yourself these models, not just read. This calm and community that lifts each other up. Obviously, it's more than a trading room. It's a place where we pray, we learn, sharpen skills together, support this community. I mean, guys, if you just scroll through the comments, this is the power of our community, right? So then profit. You get a stop, right? If you're running out of mental capital, you get a stop. You get a stop. You get to take a trade. It's definitely the best community to join, learning, support, each other through history. Basically, that's it. Like Jesus. That's what I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, it's just magic. It's a very soft decline, especially day trading room space. Those people that trade stock like birds. Birds you watch. That's a trading community with focus on scalping. This one is just for scalping. That's the idea. So if you want to be enrolled into the draw, make sure you drop a comment here, and then once we hit 800 likes, then we will do the draw. Chris, you need to retire. You really want to your savings after 400K. Chris, I'm sorry to hear that, and with all your savings in 2 months. this kind of push is a very strong push, right? So on the sell to the downside, we need a catalyst. We need a catalyst. Without a catalyst, it's not going to happen. You need some kind of news. There's some like big text, right? Let's say Google or Meta gets hit with the news. Amazon gets hit with the news. It goes straight down, like 10% down there, like Google the other day. Then demand will go down. And then even then, it'll only drag the market down. Like last time when Google got hit, it only dragged the market down like a million points, nothing much, right? So yeah, take off. So you need to take a screenshot of your take profit account, including the phone number on the top right. That gives me the ability to
Oh, nice.
go in.
That's it. Just ripped up there. Come on, let's keep continue squeezing. We just popped the 75. We get that push to 80 and
Not willing to go to 200 today. I got a huge number. I was like, guys, I'm gonna go to 200 today. Be
it's
careful.
75.
And it
Come
went to
on,
72
come
already.
on, baby. Give me some more push. You get to 80.
I was thinking lunchtime finally.
Close nice and green there. Come on, continue.
Like everything that normally happens is thrown out the window today, right? Lunchtime, no breakout, like pull back down, nope, nothing.
Bought it
All
at
the normal,
60.
usual stuff that
Hit
happens, nothing.
75, 15 points higher.
Just straight up miss.
We just had to go to fucking 80, bro, and it's pulling all the way back. What the fuck is this bullshit? It just had to fucking go to 80, bro. Yeah, that crazy kind of just spiked up there like that, and you're like, come on, let's keep going to get to 80. It goes to 75, and then it just reverses every fucking thing. Fucking NQ, bro.
It feels like that. That's the. It feels like that. You can only buy or sell, and once they tap out all the bears, that's when you lose. So nothing goes straight up, nothing goes
I'll
straight
pump
down.
this shit back up. Come on. Shit back up. Let's go. Oh my god.
Order filled.
I just got out. I'm like just done with it, bro. 60, 61, 60, 64, 4 points. Bro, I just fucking piece of shit, bro.
It's so strange, right?
And look at this. This shit got to 11. I bought it at 7. It just gets right here, and then it just look at that midpoint of that wick, and it just sells off. It's fucking NQ, bro. Like it went up there, and I just can't because NQ moves so much. Like I could be in this shit, it could drop 100 points, and I'm down $200, and I can't stop it. But now I'm
Info
out. It's
wise,
gonna rip it right back up to here, take that, make a new high, and fucking keep going.
so far everything's
But
fine.
ES, I'll hold
But
fucking
at
ES.
some point, they may engage a sell algo, right?
It's what
Right
it
now,
is,
they
bro.
did the buy algo, buy
So I
algo.
made 4 points,
But it's possible in
60 and
times
a
they
half.
will
This
engage
is
a
when
sell
I made
algo.
4 points. I made
Just
$20.
things pop, drop, pop, drop, pop, drop, right?
I walk out with no. What am I saying? I walk out with $8. 4 points, two fours.
Same
I
thing.
woke up with $8. That spike, I was up like 30 fucking dollars, bro. And I just sold it at 64.75. Shit, it ripped up to here, nice, just candle, and I'm like, okay, can we continue? She get to 80, and the fucking shit just hit 75, and then just couldn't go higher. It just drops right back down. It's so ass.
Brad, if you need some payouts, you guys, everybody wants payouts, right? But you got to get in through the SIPA, through trading.com, through risk management, for license for family accounts, minimum levels. And if you take it one step at a time, and going forward,
Probably just gonna get ES right here. I just don't like the way NQ is looking. You know, the minute I get out, this shit is gonna fucking rip higher.
It was just rip straight up. There's really not
Get out and then it's gonna rip higher. Like I'm looking for ES to go make new highs.
for me.
But the shit just, you know,
It's hard to draw a point of
the
control
NQ turn around, I went green.
and level of interest, but you just rip straight up and then come back.
See some green coming in here, but it's like the shit was just at fucking 11 and then it just flushed all the way down. You like keep going and go take out the highs and keep going, and it's just doing bullshit right around here, bro.
Today, for example, like long before on the way up. If I was shorting a long before,
So I think I'm gonna try to close this shit out here.
So sometimes it hurts, right? Because of that. But
I put an order to get out there at 75. See if I get filled.
funding, accomplishing objectives.
Order filled.
Yep, I got filled taken out. Now I'm out, and it's probably gonna moon. It's probably gonna moon now. So I just get out. I just taking forever.
Giving away to give away a 50K take profit there. So if you want to be part of that giveaway, make sure you drop a comment on day 12, yesterday's live stream. You know, people buy, says what you're saying.
Yeah, there's some green is coming in, and just like that, red 11. So.
Here, this live stream for today.
Well, there goes NQ. There goes ES. now we're pumping. Like I'm in the fucking trade and it's just not going anywhere, bro. Not going anywhere. And then I get out and then now you're just getting massive green candles that's just going straight up. The minute I get out, now we look at that. We're just going straight up now. This is what I wanted the whole fucking time, and then nothing. And look at bro. Just look at this shit. And then now NQ is right at 80, and look at that. I'm holding this fucking trade in ES. Yeah, I get out and then it just rips. Boom, right to where I wanted to go. Look at that. Right there, bro.
Every dip.
Right.
Every dip.
Look at that.
And look at this. Oh my gosh, man.
And then we just literally I get out and then in fucking 1 minute it just as soon as I get out in 1 minute it just goes to my price target, bro. It is fucking unbelievable, bro. It's fucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable, bro. Unfucking unbelievable, bro. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. You know, and then NQ's, you know, NQ, I'm in this shit right here. This kind of broke through here. I'm like, okay, I'm selling at 80. It goes here. Look at that. It hits 79. Then it pulls back. I'm like, okay, give me continuity. It drops all the way back down. I just stopped out. And then boom, look at it now. Fucking 92, bro. And then ES, I'm holding ES like all in, bro. I'm holding ES for like 30 minutes, bro. I'm in this fucking trade. And it's just not doing anything. And then we got a nice pump, and then it just sold back off. And then I just said, I'm getting out. And the minute I get out, bro, you had these two fucking massive, like I'm in the trade, just going nowhere. Then the minute I close it, boom, it just pumped. And it happens all the time, like every time, bro. Literally right to where my fucking take profit was. It just goes, I was like, let me get $10 on this ES trade. Like I just want 10 points. 10 points. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using micro, so 10 points, that would have been $50 for you. I was like, let me just get that. And then you know what I'm saying? It would be good. We'd be done for the day. I'd have hit my PT, my profit target on the day, and it just wouldn't give it to me. As soon as I get out, the fucking shit rips to 10 points. As soon as I get out, it goes to 10 points. Oh wow! As soon as I get out, it goes to 10 points, bro.
Mexico City, Minneapolis. Any holiday Inn Express
750.
you choose. Follow a great day with another nicely. All while earning
As soon as I get out, it goes to 10 points. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It goes there, it's just going sideways, put the doji candle is dropping. That shit goes, breaks out there, keep going, and then it just pulls back.
Few things, okay? Greater ripples through time.
And then there she goes.
Sound of a bat.
And I'm in key there, and it
does
drops back down,
separate its ops
and then it just
decide
fucking
how
moves.
to preserve the trade. The Vario is once again crystallizing,
That was
a
a
defining
fucking
moment in
30
Horology
dollars on that. I
with
mean,
its
hell.
1945 D12 field watch collection. Inspired by World War II's 12 most iconic timepieces, the Dirty Dozen, we've
Oh my god.
reinterpreted the classic concept into a contemporary design, suitable for modern wrists. The Vario 1945 D12. Get yours today.
And like, in terms of trade war, nothing really that concrete came out yet, right? We got some news, okay, we reached a deal, they released a press release, yes, but the macro news is really not that good overall. So what this is just people positioned on the wrong side, and they're gonna keep covering,
We're getting a
right? Let's
crazy
say
short
if one
squeeze
fund
right
goes
now.
up, they can cover, another one covers, and buying begins to decline. And after all that is done, when there's no more buying, that's when the war begins. Well, the news from Sunday is like, if you look at it, it's really not that interesting. So, I mean, some people say yes, some people say no. So, it depends. 600 billion investment. What exactly is? Let me just read this here. I don't see any red highlighted on the financial news. Trump announces $600 billion Saudi investment deal. So the Saudi Arabia committed $600 billion investment to U.S. right? Like commitment. You guys do realize this is a commitment, right? Last time the semiconductor guys, you realize that Trump has 4 years leverage left, right? So if these guys are smart, what do you think they're gonna do? Of course they're pushing it. Did they really do it in 4 years? Who knows? But right now, trading news has us thinking that they will. Yeah, it's not going to show tomorrow. Number one, because it's a commitment. When was the last time you heard a politician say, "I commit to doing this, and this"? And when was the last time you hear them do a complete list, right? So I bring that to you to think about that. So, okay, like I think earlier we had this guy from Taiwan says they commit to some 300 billion infrastructure of AI, something like that, whatever it is. So has that materialized? Is that really committed? Who knows? But we do need to be careful, right? The market is pumping on that news. The market's pumping. about this at 181.60. Just below that. All right, let's do a draw. Let's do a draw. So hey, do we have Ice Cam? Lindsay, Micro 6 team. Do we have you guys on the line? Because before I do the
What do you want? Because you can't have it both ways.
is it a
You
bear
cannot have
market?
it both ways.
So
So you
guys, I
tell me.
warn you, if you put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is in there, we have the mod set neutral. Okay? So please don't do that, because when you do that, I cannot see who actually won the dividend, and I can't follow you. Okay, so if you put in the 1s or 2s, the mods will mute you, and then hide you from the channel, and from then on, you won't be able to put any comments in there. Okay? So please don't do that. Okay? Gene's here. Yeah, I told you about before. We got 2 mods in here. All right, cool. So let's do the draw. In order to draw, if you want to be entered into the draw, all you gotta do is to drop a comment on yesterday's live stream, which is day 12. Every day. So basically, guys, after the live stream is over, like tonight, make sure you go and drop a comment, like right after the stream's over. Right now you can't do it because there's only live comments. But once the stream's over, then you can go here and drop a comment, and then you'll know for sure tomorrow you enter into the draw. Alright, so we're gonna use this line here. Let's do the draw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first draw of the day, where a 50K take profit account will be given away to one winner. Will that be you? Let's find out. Guys, no need to type me in there, okay? No need to type me in there. No need to type W in there. If you do that, you will be muted. If you constantly, repeatedly type W or me repeatedly, you will be muted. The mods will mute you. So please don't do that. Alright? You repeatedly do that. You spam this while we're doing this trade, the mods will mute you. And you will not be able to do another comment in the future. Please don't do that, okay? Let's find out who the winner is. 3, 2, 1. Jordan Carr. Love waking up and banking with other speed, and this positive God-centered mentality. Jordan, are you here? Trading Carr. Jordan Carr, are you there? Jordan Carr, are you here? There you are. There you are. I need you to go and add your. Oh, you do have an email address here. Okay. So I need you to verify. Jordan. Number 1, do you have a Take Profit account? And I need you to actually make your email address to be your Take Profit account email here, okay? So make sure you put your Take Profit email account there, and I will send it to you. That's the correct one. And do you currently have a Take Profit account? Are you in one of the banned countries? No. Alright, sent it the email, so they will send you the credit sometime today or tomorrow. Congratulations. Full court, brother. Blood on Mars. No, no full court. In fact, I'm gonna play that song that Rex late yesterday. You know, full port. How many of you full ported at some point today? This song is for you. Alright? I didn't play that song. Too many times? Okay. I'm gonna play for you because this is gonna be our theme song. We have a few theme songs. The theme song, like one of them is like we play in the morning. At the outro, after prayer today, I'll play the other one that we played yesterday, like a group song. So for those of you who don't like more heavy music, like more like kind of a little bit more like less kind of serenity kind of music like this, then just mute it for the next 2.5 minutes. Because I'm gonna play that song. I think it was pretty well done by Wesley here. And I'm gonna play that song again. You know, if you got kids or whatever, you don't like harder type of. This is not heavy metal. I don't like heavy metal. But this is more like a little bit of rock style. And if you don't like it, just pause it in the next 2.5 minutes. But this song goes to you guys that full port today, and it's to teach you not to do that. Okay. So again, if you want to mute it, but it'll be 2.5 minutes. And this is for you guys. Alright, this is for you guys. Well, remember, the moral of the story is, guys, don't full port. There we go. You know what time it is, everybody? It's almost 9:30 a.m. It's only me and my friends. We are staring at the computer screen. Charts unloaded again, accounts are ready to bank, and we are waiting for FSB. The energy is on point, going shorter along. We are about to find out real soon. It's heavy news today, says stay away. If you don't know how to trade the news, but I full shout out to our boy Rexa, who made this beautiful song. That was my last resort, but I was hungry and broke. I lost all the hope that I had, but FSB brought it back when he gave me a golden advice. Don't full port your accounts, but switch them around into profit a bigger chance. And I took it to heart, and I am patient with that. That's why I'm rocking profits back to back. This community is so great, driven by God and His grace, and FSB showed me how straight full port. And now I'm riding this road. I'm making it my road. Oh, with the glory of God. Shout out to our boy Rexa. What a crazy, crazy song, man. Next time, remember, don't full port. Next time you want a full port, I hope you remember the song.
Full port always. Serial.
We got some amazing talents in our community.
Serial killer.
We got a
Like
lot
a
more.
serial full porter.
Yeah.
I'm a serial full
I hope
porter.
next time, if you want to go full port and go until, you remember the
full
song
port.
of Rexa.
Serial full porter.
Full port, and you're gonna lose your account. So I hope you don't do that. Right? We had to fix a few lyrics yesterday. We want to bring in the more positive behavior, right? We'll take decals, right? So yeah, I like this updated version. Great job. If you guys are musically inclined and you know you want to make some songs for the community, the stuff that we don't normally talk about, have trading style ideas, you know, feel free to make it. We'll send it over, and we'll listen and see, you know, and maybe debut it on the channel. channel called FSP Community News and something like that. This particular version is not yet posted in the Discord. I'm thinking of actually opening up a new channel, because I think we're gonna get a lot of songs, and because right now we go to, for example, the channel here, and you scroll down, you'll see a features channel with the Future Scout playlist. I'm thinking to put another one here called Future Scout for our users, because you guys are making so many songs there. So I'm gonna go and maybe do that here and then post it in this one. It does take me some time though to do these lyrics. So if you guys know how to do the lyrics, like under the Discord, yesterday I think you posted it for me in your notebook work, but it doesn't have that video that I personally made. If you guys know how to make that video with those kind of, I use PEEV to do those lyrics that match with it. If you guys know how to do that, I would love for you guys to go here. We got a few songs here. I think, especially this one here, I really like. This morning I played it.
Order filled.
Number 5, I played it this morning. And then number 3 also came from SB Rise. So if you guys want to do like the lyrics for SB Rise in Discord, and I think this one too. This one I already did this one. So if you guys have some talents on how to, like, you can do it on this one as well if you want, but I already did it. So great talents, great talents. You all night. You should be able to replay. Yeah, you can replay on your own, but I don't want to do replay counts here. So I will do one more song at the end after the prayer today. If you want to stay for the play out, I'll do the original song. I really like that one. It talks about banding together. And so after the prayer today, I'll do that play out. Right now, this is holding every day of trend update, right? Trend update, grind update. 21,000, we passed 300 points on the other side. 300 points on the other side. So massive breakout. Unfortunately, Tesla is still at 321. It can't move. So I'm glad I sold everything yesterday on that push. But it could pop more. But the market is ripping straight up. 2 green candles, 2 big
Order filled
here, breaking out hard. And let's see what the next 2 session brings. But honestly, like, it feels like euphoria right now. It feels like euphoria with the hourly candles like this, right? With the hourly candles like this, I can keep going, but just Meta is at 660, pushing straight up. Google regained it at 160. So if you guys are musically inclined, you can
40
make
is
some songs.
20
Put
ticks,
together like an album.
10 points.
Hopefully, but if you put it together, it has to mean something, right? Like something about a community, some thought element to it, and also something that we talk about, like a trading style. And we can do that. It's like a teaching moment for our community. Grind up, nothing really to do. On grind up days is hard because at any time they can cut, but you just basically buy dips until it doesn't work, right? Until it doesn't work. So buy dips until it doesn't work, until it starts, because either you don't trade or you just keep buying dips until it doesn't work, right? Until it does like a cut. And even then, like right now,
So 20 is,
if you look at my
20
channel
ticks
rise,
is 5 points.
without any kind of crazy news,
So 40 is 20.
like here, like stuff like this, you know the algo's buying, right? But when it dropped, it instantly popped back up 30 points, right? At some point, the buying the dip decided to work, and then okay, it was okay. So, but last day was absolutely crazy. Yeah, we did some commercial trades yesterday. I got some good trades yesterday, so. Big Daddy Indo loaded up last open. Looks like good.
Let me get the macro selling.
Yeah, that was working quite well.
You got a nice shorty right
Order
there,
filled.
A3. I'm looking for it to run the stops. At 73, I think I could get 69.50. As the stops comes there.
It's possible shorts are coming, but they just kept on punching the shorts today. Every time it looked like a temporary high, they busted right through. So, yeah, I think we just got beat down. So every time they look like a temporary top, they bust through.
83, 73. Oh my god, it just bounced. Continue going lower.
Like typically this would be a short for me. Like with what
We're
they're doing
right at the
today,
bottom right here. I'm looking for it to
every
run
prop
the
they prop it
stops.
up. Like it's like this here, right?
ES ran
It
the
looked like they're
stops,
gonna
but
sell, and
NQ
then
didn't run the
boom, they
stops. I'm
pop
looking
it
for it to
like
run the
that.
stops
Here
and
it looked
come
like
to
they're gonna
like
sell again,
69 and a half.
boom, they pop it like this. It's
And I'll be out.
so
Boom, right there.
Order
normally this would be
filled.
a good
Filled.
short. But with a day like
Beautiful,
this,
beautiful. That's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking for.
I don't know.
Beautiful job, NQ. That's the 1150 macro. Took that short. I mean, could this be a start? Could this be the start of a bigger pullback? I mean, we've just been straight up, bro. I mean, look at from here. This is from 950. The 950 macro we just spooled. We've just been straight up. Could this be the start of a bigger pullback? Could we pull back from here all the way back down here? Because this is the first time where we have three red candles in a row on the 5 minute.
Introducing
You know, and then you
a
had
great
this
choice for futures trading.
hanging man candle
IRB
right
is
here, and this went up,
industry-leading broker
ran the
catering
stops,
to traders
and then
worldwide with
reverse.
24-hour live
Very
support
bearish
and the
candle.
free
So
IRB platform.
any shorts you
You
have, your
can trade
stop
the
would
most
be above
popular
here.
and
Could
liquid
this
future
candle
contracts
have put in
anywhere
the
and
high
from
for the
any
day right at
device.
300?
With day trade margins as low
I don't
as
know.
$50
Only time will
and
tell.
no account minimums,
But I got
futures
out at
trading is
69 and
more
a half.
accessible than
Look
ever
at that.
before.
To talk about
Register
time,
now and let us
my,
help you
my
shop
exit
more
is
at
69 and
Futures
a
Trading.
half.
IRB.
I'm looking at this candle, the low of this candle on trading on trading view is like at, look at that, bro. The low is like 60. It's printing 69.75, but I got filled at 69.50. That trading view might be, see, that trading view is off a little bit because on my trade of eight charts, the low is of the candle is 69. So I got filled. The price is a little different on different exchanges. On trade of eight, the low of the candle was 69, but on trading view, the low of the candle is 60,
Finally
it's
showing some signs of weakness.
69.75.
Finally showing signs of weakness for a
So
positive
there's a little
pullback. That's fine,
discrepancy in
right?
prices from
I
one
don't know if I
exchange to
trust
the
it because
other,
every
or
time today
one
when it looked like it was gonna
platform
break
to the
down, they
next. The
busted up.
prices,
They busted up.
the ticks are not lining up.
So it looks kind of
But
good for
I
the
got
short
filled,
now, but
you know, I got filled
they have
on my trade of eight.
trained people today that you punish for being short. So I don't
You
know.
know, prices
Not
are
even
different.
straight up, honestly.
They're not
So
exactly
they
off a
could
little
engage
bit.
the short algo. If they could engage the down algo, they could do that. He's always hopping, guys. It's
see where we come back down. You know, if we fall back down to here, I would want to buy right in this area. But we'll see. Right now, I'm looking at 5 minute. There's no fair value gap till right here. Price is pretty balanced. You retrace this order block, we pull back, and then you got this. Where's my drawing tool? That it's not that one.
A little slow down than before. A little slow down than before.
This is the only order block.
All right, I can rotate some accounts for some guys that help out here. Rotate this guy here.
Right there. I mean, not order fair value gap. It's only a fair value gap. So for me, I'll just look to start buying if we come into here and I get a nice response here, then I'll probably look long. If not, if we break through there, then I'll be looking for here. And then here, there's another fair value gap right here where that bounced from. So those are the two areas. If we pull back into that, I'll be interested in buying. You can see price reacted right off there, right? You have this fair value gap, price dipped into it, and then ripped up. Create another fair value gap, price pulled back into it, then ripped up. But all here, there's no fair value gap. Price is balanced here. But it's so extended, I don't want to be buying here. So if we pull back into here, or here, I'll be looking to go long. If we break there, then price might come try to fill in this BC. You know, where you just had all buy side and no sell side at all, just all green candles in a row. It's a weak structure. You know, if price fails to hold here, then it's gonna drop, most likely drop, and probably come and fill in all of this liquidity void back to this order block right here. And then I'll be looking here to buy.
Today they punished the shorts. You see this? It should have gone down by now.
I'll be looking here to buy. But we'll time will tell. You know. Right now we just try to scalp momentum.
You'll be there just wondering when it drops. I mean, it'll come. I think it'll come. But by the time it comes, do you have any accounts left? Do you keep on shorting? Right? It'll probably come, but nothing goes straight up. Nothing goes directly on. It'll come. Right? Yeah.
But so far, right now, you know, I've hit my minimum daily goal. The minimum daily goal that I want to hit, I've hit it. So I'm more inclined to slow down or may not even trade for the rest of the day. Usually I just trade till lunchtime and then that's it. I call it a day. And like I said, when I started the stream, I wasn't gonna trade. I was like, the market is up too much. The move already happened. You know, like I buy here, I'm gonna be chasing, but they wanted to keep taking the market higher, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just scalp here and there, and today was NQ. NQ made the money for me today. Like, yes, for some reason I just couldn't get a hold of the price on ES. Like when I would jump into ES, it just wouldn't move. Like I would jump into ES, the fucking ship, the price wouldn't move, and then when I would get out, then it would move. But NQ, I would get into NQ and it moved right away. So I just, NQ did it for me today. So we'll take it. But yeah, I'll be done. I'll be off in like 3 minutes, 12 o'clock. I'll be done streaming and call it a day here, and we'll be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow for episode 3. Be back tomorrow for episode 3 and keep the grind going. We're in one account. Hopefully we could add a second account. We have one 25K account that we're using right now, and hopefully by the end of the week we could add a second. That's what I want to try to do. Add at least one account every week, and then max out their accounts, which is 5. So that's the plan. So like by the end of this week, try to add another one, add another account. So coming into next week, we'll have 2 accounts. So now we're making 2 times our money that we make on the day, and then the following week, try to add a third, and then we add a fourth, and then a
And
fifth,
there's
and
a
stuff,
couple other people
you know,
as
until we max
well.
out.
There is Hugo, and then there's also, yeah,
I'm gonna get rid of this.
two more courses to give away. So
But unless I move this consolidation
supposing we'll give away those. Those initially donated the $100 to Brave
area
Foundation.
to up there, and
We'll
then get the range.
do a giveaway as, let's say,
Cause here we broke through here, we squeeze up to there,
give away those.
drop down here in the 1150 macro.
David, there's one person that emailed me,
We have
David,
a
and
fair
he
value
also
gap
gave me
right here.
that
There's one right here too.
$14 donation. Thank you for that.
So we don't go into here. This would be a breakaway gap. You know, if we start to come down and take out this pivot, then we could come back down into the bottom of this range. And if we come to the bottom of this range, I'd probably look to go long. Right now, we're in premium, and I do not want to buy in premium. So,
We'll pull it from
but I also don't want to short a strong ass market. This market could just keep going higher today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to short a trending market, right? The trend is your friend. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, the market is super extended. You know, it's up so much, but that doesn't mean you short it. You know, you don't go against the trend. You buy, you just wait, let it pull back, wait for a deep pullback, wait till a pullback to discount, and then you buy. You know, yeah, I would say, hey, go in a short. Who knows? Maybe I'm right. Maybe this candle is the high of the day, and you're right to go short here because we're going to be somewhere down here by the market close. But the market is trending super strong. I'm not going to try to go against the trend because by the time you get a market a structure shift, you know, you're going to be all the way down here because you could sell off. You know, you want to sell off, then a lower high, then you say, okay, maybe market structure a shift, and you go short. By the time that happens, it would have dropped so much from there to there. You know, you're like, oh, am I chasing the short? So for me, it's just like, okay, I'm not gonna short it. The market, just wait for a pullback to support, and then I go long. You know, into discount. You know, so I'm like right here. If the market drops all the way out to here, here is where I'll be looking to buy. Up to here, I look to buy, and then see if we come here and consolidate. Then I buy, and then look for the long back up. But now I think I'm just gonna sit on my hands and just watch price action in the background and see what it does. But you know, that's gonna be it for me as far as streaming goes.
as well. I mean, if you find that's the case for you.
And we'll be back tomorrow. Um, you know, we'll be back tomorrow for another one. Yeah. And that's it, right? Um,
You can go to fsbfutures.com to get more information about it.
I'm looking at something here.
I'm going to give you the email for the information on this.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm out of here, man. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.